Connected goddess too. Bless to you, love. Tammy, bless to you, love. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you all. Welcome, welcome. Please share, like, and subscribe and follow to the channel. Thank you so much. If you are new, welcome. Michelle, bless to you, love. All right, y'all. I have a divine message. Okay. As you see the title, it is Divine Soul Contract. Okay. Darlene, let's see you, love. So we're going to talk about this. I talked about this in a collective, in a zodiac reading. I was explaining how divine soul contract is. And I explained that. I'm trying to think that I think I explained that in um Aries. Not Aries. Air sign was first, water sign. Either I said it in water sign or earth sign reading. I don't remember. Who was last? Fire? Yeah. So basically it's similar to that. So I was explaining about the soul, how this stuff go. How did someone lose everything that they have gained? How did they lost everything that they have gained? So I had explained that to a lot of you because some of y'all don't think this stuff is real. And this stuff is real. Like people do get karma. People be up under judgment. Like the whole time, like we be up under soul contracts with divine. And we do. A lot of us is up under soul contracts with divine. And a lot of us don't even know that. So sometimes when we go through karma, we go through stuff because there's something that we have not been listening to our intuition, our guidance that's been guided to us on how to uh, look at us, look on the outskirt of a situation. And I always say, people that's in the 3D, people that's in the matrix, they in this fishbowl. And this fishbowl is round. So it's like they're circling around. So they're stuck in their mind that they're stuck in the same dynamic of thinking, right? But see, when we want to expand our minds and grow more, it's like our minds expanded like the fish would be like out in the ocean, something that's bigger, something that's wider. It gives a lot of room to think, a lot of room to get wisdom, knowledge, understanding. It's not like we're not going looking, one side of a situation. We're looking at all areas in life. When somebody come talk to you and tell you something, you listening to them, but you're not going to just only take their word. You're going to do research, right? You're going to go outside of that fishbowl to research and get understanding of what they were saying, or even talking about others. People that sits inside listen to others to say certain things about someone, or just say certain things about a situation. They're going to listen to it and they're going to agree with it, and they're going to believe that person is right. That person said everything is, they're amused by the things what they say. Once they can be wrong, because they small-minded too. They small-minded. So how in the hell can they teach somebody something when they ain't even taught nothing either? But when somebody like us with a spiritual mindset, that our minds expand larger and we speak bigger on a lot of things, and then all of them, now we get this disagreement back and forth, because it's like, I said this way, because their mindset is in the 3D. Their mindset is not on a high vibrational level, the level of frequency, vibration that we sit on, So when we understand about divine soul contract, it is a contract that you had signed with before you was born. It's a contract that you had signed with divine before you was born. A lot of people, you welcome. You welcome, D. You're so welcome, love. I'm not even gonna go there for there, but you welcome, love. So I had to ask Holy Spirit, to guide me through this, to talk about this, because I feel like some people don't understand that they be up under divine judgment, like they be watched by the Holy Spirit. Your ancestors or spirit team are part of your watchers. Like they watch you from afar. They see everything what you do. Because your spirit team, you gotta understand, you got ancestors that hope and wish for the bloodline to be changed. Your ancestors do not want to see you stuck doing the same thing over and over, what they have done when they was alive. All your family are doing the same repeated cycle. We'll clear out the energy. Return all negative energy back to sender tenfold. Ashe. All right. No weapon forms against me or any of my collectives that's in the upright will ever prosper. Ashe, ashe. Now, you gotta understand, a lot of y'all is spiritual, right? And a lot of y'all wants to be on this soul journey, right? But this soul journey is very, very important. It's very important. It ain't just only important to you, but it's important to the loved ones on the other side. Not just only the loved ones on the other side, but your children and grandchildren in the near future. You gotta understand how this is very important, because see, we are our ancestors, and as we be our ancestors, we got to learn how to do different things. And we start doing the same thing over and over and over as our ancestors. You got to look at your family members. You got to look at the things that they do. Everybody do the same stuff, and you looking like, why everybody do the same stuff? And so It's something here that you want to change. And I'm gonna tell you something. Your ancestors they root for you. They so proud of you. They're there with you 100% to guide you and help you to get out of the matrix, to help you heal, to evolve any pain, any trauma, anything, right? Divine soul contract is something that you have signed with divine, the most high God, Yah. You signed that contract. You don't remember this. You ain't going to remember this. Because you know when you be born, you're not going to remember what you had signed and what you did. You don't remember it. But as you get older, you start remembering maybe little bits and pieces about yourself that you feel like, damn, it's something about me is different. I'm a seer. I feel like that. I feel like that I can tap into people's energies. I feel like I can see ghosts. I feel like this, and that. You start learning things about yourself as you get older, as you growing older. You like, But then you got people around you. Let's see you, Lulu. But around you to say, nah, you just tripping. Your mind, you just crazy. Yeah, you gotta understand. You're talking to third dimensional people here that's in the matrix, that they don't see the things which you see. Okay? They don't see the things which you see. So you got to understand that. Now let's talk about this soul contract. Because your soul contract is for you to step into your higher self, your soul purpose. It's for you to understand and learn why you are here on this planet. Yes, we are here to live free, as the Most High want us to be. But at the same time, we are here on a purpose. We're here on a journey. We're not here to live our best lives. I mean, yes, we're here for that, but we're really here to learn a lesson. That's why a lot of us is here. The same routine which you're doing right now, you did this in the past life. People coming for you, people backstabbing you, people wants to hurt you, or people want to steal from you, people want to break your heart, people want to do a lot of things from you. You've been through this before with these same individuals. These same people that's in your face right now today. Mommy, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncles, grandmother, grandpa, children, a lover. The same spirit that's in us, that we are repeating these cycles over again. This ain't your first rodeo. Some of y'all can say, I remember, I don't know, I feel like I remember somebody. You know how when you see somebody, you be like, it seemed like I know you from somewhere. It seemed like I saw you before. I don't know. It just feel like that I've been connected to you before, because you have. You do know that person. Your soul recognized that person's soul. You know each other. You experienced each other before. That's why it's so important while you on this journey. And I told y'all before, this is people last time. Last time. You don't get on this journey, a lot of you will lose. I said this a long time ago. No second chances will not be there. A lot of you are going to lose. You're going to see this. You're going to see this stuff going to be happening to people. And I said this. Some of y'all hopped on that soul journey. Some of y'all still sitting there playing these games, still dealing with karmic relationship, karmic friends, karmic family members, karmic jobs. You're still fooling around and still playing around with the same stuff that you've been warned so many times to let it go, to walk away. I know it's hard to let go of people that you truly do love. I know that's hard. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to. You're going to have to. Because sometimes these people are in our lives to teach us a lesson. To teach us. How many times that y'all been hurt? How many times you had betrayals? How many times you been stole from? How many times that people then wasted your fucking time? How many times? It's a lot. And you think that you are here to keep on dwelling and dealing with that type of pain. You're not here for that. You're not here to keep constantly over and over and over again to be hurt. If you're going through this so many times, and you're going through this because these people are teaching you, they're waking you up. This is part of your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening. Confirmation. They're waking you up. Because God got something better for a lot of you. Something bigger, better. Some people stay stuck in the track and they say, this is it. This is this is it. Ain't nothing else for me. And it what is more. Look in your Akashic records. It tells you who you are, and it tells you more about things that you can gain within yourself in this lifetime. A soul contract with divine. And when God gives you that assignment to look at a situation, to heal, to work on yourself, to find the self-love, do some soul searching, dig deep, confirmation within the darkness in order to come to the light. Because see, we got to search more when we in our darkness. We got to search. And before we even get to the light, that's when we know we're healing. We're healing. Because now we're reaching the light. Right now, it's a lot of souls that's in the darkness. They're struggling within themselves. They don't know how to love. Love is the number one key, confirmation to success. We have to do our shadow self, our shadow work in order to reach the light. And as we keep continuing on reaching and searching down in the darkness, we will find the light. It's very important. For people who stay stuck in toxic relationships, and toxic relationships don't have, it can be family members, it can be friends, it can be maybe coworkers. Stay in those toxic relationships. And sometimes we stick around because we think like, this is what we're supposed to do in life. It's supposed to be show loyalty and love to people, even though we don't get it back in return. No, that's how it goes. The Most High God puts you there in that type of situation. Because sometimes people be like, I don't understand why God sit up here and let this stuff happen to me. Because sometimes we have to learn these lessons. If you don't manage these type of lessons, then how you going to learn? Some people don't understand about soul contracts, and now I'm going to get to the lovers. When you are in a relationship and you're going through toxic relationships, God had replaced those people there for a reason. Right now, today, a lot of people don't know what real love is because a lot of people are so used to nothing but toxicity relationships that a lot of people think that toxic love is real love. And that is crazy because toxic love is not real love. Toxic love is to show us that we are worthy and we are better than dealing with a situation that don't treat us in a worthy way. But as long as we be stuck in a relationship thinking that it is something that's worthy, we fail every time. Self-love is the best love. And when you love yourself enough, somebody can reciprocate that same love to you. But as you don't love yourself, you're going to always be disrespected. You got to understand the same energy that you put out to the universe, you get back tenfold. Either you live in the truth or you lose it all. And I know a lot of people choose their toxic relationships and then they end up losing it all. They lose it all. They don't understand. Why is I'm going through this? Why is I'm losing everything? Why is this? Why that? Well, when you up under a divine soul contract and you know you came here to learn, to heal, and understand life. But when you come here and choose not to do so, because I always tell you, the Most High God give you free will. Give you free will of what you want to do on this planet. We have free will. But free will is not free. It's judgment. We don't have free will, actually. It might look like we do, but we really don't. It's a test. It's a test. Yes, the Most High God will let you choose who you want to choose. Or I choose Samantha, or I choose Ben over there. I'm like, okay, you have free will to do that. See, a lot of y'all have a soul contract with your soul counterpart. A lot of y'all got real divine soul contracts with divine counterparts. Either it's a twin flame, or it's a divine soul contract, or it's a divine soul high level contract. And a lot of y'all didn't met him, he or her. Y'all done met him. He or her screwed you over for other toxic ass parties, right? Well, just know, and I want to tell this to a lot of you who's been screwed over, who's been backstabbed. Just know, nothing is not lasting long over there. Just know, ain't nothing exciting, ain't nothing like beautiful or like just ain't nothing over there is cute. So don't waste your time being upset and crying over someone that is not going to last long for where they at. Because why? You got to understand, sometimes the people who choose other people over you, that is their soul contract with that person. And when they have that soul contract with that person is in their life who they chose to teach them a lesson in this lifetime. We talk about karmics all day long. But sometimes We need to give karmics credit. Because sometimes these karmics beat the shit out of them. Steal from them, lie to them, manipulate them, use them, abuse them. The same thing the person did to you, the person who they choose end up doing it to you, to them, sorry. So we should never cry. We should never be upset. We should be like, you know what? They're going to fuck around, they're finna find out. And they fuck around and they find the fuck out. We should always give these karmics credit, because see what these karmics are doing, they're doing our motherfucking job of what we told them from day one, what was going to happen to them. And no, they didn't want to listen. This is part of God's plan. When you fuck around and fuck up a divine soul contract and didn't even know that you was dealing with the wrong person, your right person was there, the person who you abused, you used, you cheated on, you backstabbed, you talked about, dirty down, you know what I'm saying? That was your whole person the whole time. And this is where they get their karma. That's why I said right now in the title, I said, either you live the truth or you lose it all. And some people lose it all more than they even learn the truth. And that's what's finna happen. And this is what you finna see around the world. A lot of people is about to get ready to lose it all. Because a lot of us is up under a soul contract with divine. And we came here to learn. Now, I'm not finna sit here and be talking about them. We need to talk about ourselves too. Because we came here to learn, but we came here to set healthy boundaries. We came here to learn to set healthy boundaries. We came here to learn how to love on ourselves, to nurture ourselves, to put ourselves first for the first time ever in a long ass time. That a lot of people around you want to say that you're selfish. Oh, you selfish. You just sit around here choosing yourself and stuff. You ain't thinking about us. You ain't thinking about your family. You ain't thinking about your kids. Especially if some of y'all got some grown ass kids. Like your kids grown. You know, they got to learn a lesson too. You know, they on their journey too. They on their soul journey too. They got to learn too. You can't help them out all the time, because you got to understand, them ain't your children. Them are God's children. So they're going to have to learn a lesson too. Just like how that's just like you're a God's children too. And you have to learn a lesson on your own, right? Them children do too. You can only guide your children, your adult children, so much of what you guide them to. But some of the stuff they're going to have to learn on their own. But for people to sit back and say, "Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong. You know, you just don't be thinking about nobody no more. You doing this, doing that. So what? You know, you got people here that make you want to feel guilty. Even in a love relationship, they want to make you feel guilty. But so what? You got to understand that, you know, you got to watch those that make you feel guilty. It's a lot of manipulators out here. There's a lot of actresses out here, even though they ain't got an actress motherfucking job, but they out here acting like a motherfucker though. They actress. I mean, they could just act all day long, you know, with the fucking boo-hoo crying. I don't understand. Why you want to leave me? You got to see through these fucking illusions. You got to see through these illusions. If a lot of you right now on a soul contract, you've been doing everything what divine been asking you to do, and you've been doing it, you need to pat yourself on the back, because you're on the right track. Don't lose what you are doing. Don't let nobody get you out of your seat or get you out of your contract. I know a lot of men have got out of their contract by following behind witches, women's and warlock men's too. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, because sometimes it could be their friends to be trying to get them out of track. And then you end up with karma because you listen to them. Yeah, if you listen to, even though you be like, well, it's not my fault, did not, but I was listening to my friend. This is how you talking to God. But I was listening to my friend, and I didn't even know that, I was up under a soul contract. I didn't know that, but my friend told me to go over here because I love my friend so much and I trust my friend. I believe my friend. Everything what my friend say, I like to follow. I believe, I trust my friend. I know my friend will not spare me wrong, or an ex, or a family member. That's what you tell God. But God looking at you like, but you got your own mind though. I created you with your own mind. Why would you want to follow somebody tell you to go this way when I told you to go that way? Because I gave you many signs to go that way. But then instead you chose to go this way because you trust your friends, your family, and an ex-lover or a lover to go a certain way when I told you I need you to go over here. Well, God, I don't even understand. I was in fear. I didn't know what that way was like. I didn't know. I don't see the future. What's going on in that way, God, but you trying to point me, but I trust in my friends because I feel like my friends know best and everything. God, like, oh, so you gonna trust your friends, your family member, and an ex-lover over me? You don't trust in me? You don't believe in me? You don't trust the fact that you don't think that I'm going to carry you onto the right way. Yes, it's an unknown thing. You don't supposed to know. You don't supposed to know what leap that you're about to get ready to take. You're supposed to follow me. You say you love me. You say you trust in me. You want my guidance. You pray to me. But at the same time, when I'm guiding you, you don't trust the way when I'm guiding you. But at the same damn time, you trust the friends, the family members, and the lovers, and everybody else of going that way because somebody that you're familiar with, some people that you know, people that you love, people that you probably honor, people that you probably loyal to. And it could be, loyal to. And if I'm telling you go this way for a reason. Sometimes we can't trust people. The reason why I'm saying this, and I try to demonstrate this to make you understand this, because sometimes we cannot trust people. I don't give a fuck. It's people that you love and people who you loyal to the most. People that you look up to. You can't trust them because sometimes friends, family members, lovers can guide you in the wrong direction for you to lose out your contract. And the moment when you lose your contract, it's karma behind it. You gotta understand it's judgment day up under that. It's judgment day. The moment when you choose what your family don't want you to go to and do, and you trust in them, it's judgment day. Now you're gonna find yourself in a stuck road. Now you're gonna find yourself losing coins. Now you're gonna find yourself losing home, losing jobs, losing cars, losing funds, losing everything, health problems, all this woo this. You're like, I don't understand why I'm going because, and this is true, especially when you up under a divine soul contract. And yeah, I know a lot of people, I notice a lot of people dipping up out of here because you are nothing but some damn fucking trolls and you belong to Satan. Exactly. You're Satan children and you fucking watching me. So I don't know why you're trying to watch it so you can learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to those who's willing to learn and who's willing to be on top of this damn soul contract. Because I'm trying to tell you, this is if you don't listen to your contract, you signed it on the dotted line before you was born, and you told God you was gonna come here on this earth to do something. I don't know, because everybody got different goals and different journeys, confirmation, and different everythings to do. You was told to come here for a reason. But as you don't listen, some of y'all will never get a second chance to come back on this earth to close out a cycle. And some of you will, to do it all over again. Some of y'all just freshly getting started. We all on different timelines, different everything. Some of y'all will gonna be repeat this shit again. And some of y'all is, yeah, some of y'all already repeated this so many times to the point that this is your last time. Some of y'all not gonna come back. And then some of you that already did this so many times, you started repeating the same cycle. None of these people are not coming back. They're not going to repeat this no more. It's very important to hop on this timeline right now. 2008 was our karmic cycle. 2020 was our awakening. 2008 was our karmic cycle. And the karmic cycle then already, and it's happening right now. I told people this their last chance. You know, you got some readers still talk to people and make people believe that, you know, they still have a second chance. Actually, half you really don't. You can't just throw your motherfucker journey to the side and say, I'm going to deal with it later. I ain't going to deal with it right now. I'm not going to do my journey right now. I'm going to deal with it later. And then month down the line, oh, I haven't did it yet. I'm going to deal with it later. I'm not going to do three months down. I ain't did it yet. But it ain't that. It ain't that. It's not that. It's not that. It's going to be too late to do your journey. It's going to be too late to sit up here and follow anything. Some of y'all might be already too late. Because I didn't gave this warning and I said this shit all since last year and everything. I said, you ain't hop on your shit by now. You better get on it. Dorothy, bust to you. And I'm not here to be funny. I'm not here to be scaring people off. But I'm saying, I'm telling you now, you should have been on this shit. You should have been on this healing journey. You should have been on this self-love, self-care. You should have been on this journey to see through fuckery ass, fake ass people, to be cutting their ass off. You should have been on it. You should have been on the journey what God told you to get on. This ain't no sit aside and then I'll wait later. This ain't it. So if you already on this journey, stay on this journey. Now, sometimes we might make one little mistake. But as you make this one little mistake, dust it off and hop your ass back on that journey. Because sometimes we do that. I don't even know if I want to use tarot cards or not. I don't think I am, but I don't even feel like I didn't know I was going to use cards or not. Because I feel like I need to speak more than anything. Any of y'all that's in a toxic relationship right now, it's time for you to get up out of that relationship. It's time for you to see through it. If you're still stuck there and you think that you're going to go through nothing but heart, and guess what? You're going to be stuck with nothing but toxicity for the rest of your life. A lot of y'all have divine counterparts out there that's waiting and been doing the same thing. Some of y'all don't think it's out there. It's there. But how you going to find it? When you find the love within yourself. When you choose yourself first. That's how you're going to find your divine counterpart, is when you love yourself. That's how you're going to find the true love, the authentic love, is when you love yourself first. When you set healthy boundaries. But if you go outside of yourself trying to look for love, but not putting the love in yourself, you're going to always find fucked up people that's going to always take your heart, use it, abuse it. Okay? It shouldn't be freezing up, love. It ain't doing it on my end. I don't see it. It didn't say anything like that. Go in and out. Okay? Yeah, what do you need to release with self-esteem? You need to release people who don't benefit you. Opposes the gift of the soul that benefits me and others. Blame. Instead of us sitting there in the blame game, because I done seen many people in my comments, not everybody, but I see some people in my comments doing a lot of blaming, you know. And to me, I feel like you're not healed if you're going to sit back and do a lot of blame. Yes, they hurt you. Yes, they betrayed you. Yes, they did all this to you. But why are you blaming these people? Because at the same time, we got to understand that this is a lesson. They taught us, they were teaching us lessons. Ain't no point in you playing the victim and being the blame game. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna forgive these people. And we're gonna look at whatever they've done to us as a lesson to learn. A lesson to learn, a lesson to understand, and a lesson here to don't let nobody else like that come into our lives again to do us in like that again. Instead of we blaming, we accept the responsibilities for my well-being. We're going to accept these responsibilities. Because, see, ain't no point of blaming people for what they have done to us. What they done to us that what God had allowed us to experience. And that's because we had our guards down for too damn long to let people run over us, abuse us, and neglect us and do a lot of things to us. We allowed that. So we cannot sit here and make a blame game of no one when we sat back, we put our guard down to abuse us, use us, and do us wrong. Why are you blaming? Accept the responsibilities. You know that person wasn't right. You know that person is not who they is. So what you do, you put your guard up. You set healthy boundaries. Now, if they want to blame you, let them blame. They have a lesson to learn too. They have a lesson to learn too. But your lesson is to accept the responsibilities and understand, like, I should have never had put my guards down in the first place to let somebody like that to take over to do me in. That's why I always say we forgive ourselves. I forgive you and I forgive others. I forgive myself and I forgive others. Because we know next damn time, we're not allowing this shit again. You would never step in my motherfucking door and think you're going to backstab me again or use me or abuse me or manipulate me or disrespect me. You ain't going to do it again. You're not allowed to come to my door. See, sometimes you got to understand that our energy, our vessel, when we have the door open for everybody to come in to it, instead of us setting healthy boundaries, like everybody can't come into your energy. Everybody's not allowed to come into your energy because everybody coming to your energy to use and abuse and copycat it. Copycat it. And then pretend to be like it's their energy, confirmation, it's their energy. You already did something, said something, and all of a sudden they doing it. You like, damn, you copying on me. I already been doing this. You looking like, but I've been doing this shit from the, what you whatever I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? They always try to do that burst of words psychology on your ass. They all try to do that shit to make you feel like that. No, you wasn't ever doing this in the first place. That's because you gotta understand, people who you invite into your energy, all they do is copy. They study you, for number one. They study you, they copy you, and then they start mimicking you. They start doing stuff what you're doing. Sometimes we gotta be careful of that. I notice a lot of people be doing that shit online. You know, my stalkers. I mean, they mimic me, they act like me and everything. Then they taking that to the people who I think who I like or who I'm interested in, or somebody's interested in me, or say for instance, like I don't know if a person interested in me, but somebody's interested in me, and it's like, oh, they come and they study me, they find my profile, they study me, and they do all that, woo, this, and then they go and try to be like me and everything. You know what I'm saying? But it always backfire. It backfire like a motherfucker. Because nobody cannot be you but you. Nobody can do the things what you do but you. Nobody. You can only do it for a certain extent. But you don't have the mind. You don't have the thoughts. You know, you can't do what everybody else do. You know, you don't even have the heart, you know, because everybody don't have the same heart as yours. I have a loving heart. I have a loving, nurturing, caring heart. Everybody don't have a loving, nurturing, caring heart. But somehow they want to mimic to be like me, trying their hardest to be in that loving light energy confirmation, but to fuck around and find out that they evil than the motherfucker, because they're gonna snap, crack, and motherfucking pop when shit don't go their way. They're gonna show the real true them. Then sometimes shit, them ancestors will snatch off the mask and stuff. Whoever the other person that's dealing with them, their ancestor will snatch off their mask and say, I've been trying to tell you this is a fake ass motherfucker. I've been trying to tell you this person's fake. Do you see it? How many times I gotta show you? Because your ancestors don't play. Hold on. Let me close my blinds. It's getting dark. Anyway, everybody be watching TV. Once it's all good. So I live in a neighborhood that's cool. Yeah. Confidence is the key to success. Find that confidence within yourself. A lot of y'all that's on this journey, luck is on your side. Yeah, it's time for you. If you have not yet, it's time for you to step into your north node. It's very, very important that you step into your north node. This is part of your divine soul contract. It's stepping into your north node in your comfort zone. Okay? What is your comfort zone? Discipline. That's the shit that everybody don't like. People don't like that part. Discipline. I got a discipline? Man, this is America. This is America. I got free fucking will. I can do what the fuck what I want to do. I can just confirmation. Spirit of gag. Somebody out there honking their horn. I can do what the fuck I want to do. I can do this, do that. Yeah, discipline. Discipline is very, very important when it comes down to divine soul contract. It's very important to be disciplined. Understand your soul journey and follow suit on it. We all have different contracts, but we are here for a reason. Basically, it's still the same because a lot of us is here because of love, finding love within ourselves, not finding love outside without ourselves, outside ourselves. No, finding love within ourselves, learning responsibilities, setting our minds to with the things what we need to be setting our minds to in a positive way. Being on this journey is discipline. Being disciplined means you're obeying, honoring not just yourself, but you're obeying and honoring the Most High God. Making accomplishments and setting your mind to the right direction, and that will bring in the answers which you're needing are coming. And not only that, it is a win-win in the forecast. So when we be on our journey, when we discipline ourselves, right? Okay. But we've been disciplined to the Most High God, but we've been disciplined to our soul, our soul, our soul. You know, our vessel is everything. We live in one body. We don't live in we can't transfer multiple bodies. We live in one body. So when we've been disciplined, because see, we only got one body on this planet, right? So we got to learn how to use our vessels in a correct, good way. Okay. So when we sit back, confirmation, and when we sit back being disciplined and understanding what our soul journeys is all about, and doing actually the journey like we're supposed to be doing, you know, and being disciplined in it. I mean, it turns out to be a win-win in a forecast, but the prayers and the prayers that you ask divine is like you're gonna get those type of answers here. You're gonna see something here that's gonna turn out great for you. Balance is very, very important to stay balanced in your life. Humor is telling me here too, is saying I choose to focus on the lighter side of life instead of focusing on the dark side, being dark, thinking dark, focusing on the lighter side of life. Because somebody comes to you with dark energy, we learn how to transmute that dark energy into the light. Now, I always said that you can transmute dark energy. You can transmute negative energy into the light. When somebody upsets you, you transmute that energy into the light. Because see, we got some spirits here that lives among us, and they live off of negative energies. They feed off on it and they love it. Just like you got human beings, they have the negative spirit in them. They possess with these negative spirits that feeds off of sadness, confirmation, negativity, especially when you're arguing with a person. They feed off of that. They love that, you know, confirmation. And that's what we're dealing with right now around the world in these relationships, these toxic ass relationships that everybody think is love. And they feel, I don't know, maybe one person probably think is very is love, and then the other person they don't think it's fucking love. They over there like, what the fuck? Like, where love come from? I'm not in that type of shit. Where love? But see, they're not gonna express that, they're not gonna tell you that, but they're going to show you instead of them telling you that they're not into no love type shit, but they're going to show you that they're not into it, because in that find means you find them cheating on you, you find them backstabbing you, you find them doing all type of dirt shit to you and everything. Yeah, they're showing you that they ain't into no love. They showing you that that ain't what they there for. They ain't for the love. And you're like, damn, what are you here for? Sometimes it's for your energy, your finances, and some of y'all got spiritual abundance, very spiritual abundance, spiritually wealthy in the other side of the realm. Like people can draw off that off of you from your sexual energy. People don't believe that. Have you ever seen somebody that you dated, then all of a sudden, you know, they skin glowing, their money just flowing, they looking good, all that, right? And say for instance, now you finally decide to drop their ass, let their ass go when you found out. Well, you knew this motherfucker been a cheater for so many long, but you still hold on to them because you feel like it's love. Actually, it's not love, but you think it's love, and you hold on to them for so long. And now they cheated on you again, and now you finally decide. You say, you know what? I'm gonna stop fucking with you. I'm not dealing with you no more. I'm just gonna let you go and everything. You know what I'm saying? And the moment you let them go, you call back your power and your energy. All that shit goes down the drain with them. They don't look good anymore. Their skin ain't glowing anymore. Somehow their skin is starting to have fucking patches and rashes on it and stuff. And all of a sudden, you know, they can't dress how they used to dress, you know, and somehow that good paying ass job that they had, they done lost that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? they friends that they had. Them friends ain't there anymore, you know, because you ain't there no more, you know. All the dang on girls that want to be on them. I'm just gonna say because I'm from my perspective, because I'm a woman, so I'm talking for me. But you can switch the roles. And all the girls that wanted to be with that person, want to get up with that person and sleep and creep with that person because it was you dealing with that person. Now, since you ain't there with that person, now they don't want them either. They don't want them no more. They don't want nothing to do with them because you ain't there no more. So you gotta understand, you know, sometimes people deal with people because it's you. People deal with people because it's your energy. People just don't deal with people. People deal with people because your energy attracts. It's something that they want. And that's some things that we need to look at and understand. You know, their energy attracts of something that what you want. And the moment when you don't want that, they don't want it either. I've been through that. And then half of them that got with motherfucking exes of mine, or if they not my exes, shit, some of them might be my creep leaks, my creep links, and they be like, oh, she just jealous. She's just jealous because I got her man. I'm saying to myself, no, I'm not jealous. It's fucking weird for you to be thinking that I'll be jealous of you. But see, I love myself enough to know that why in the hell I'd be jealous of another woman? That's something all my life I never have did. I never been jealous of nobody all my life. I haven't, because I've been dealing with a lot of people that's been jealous of me, and I never had a chance to be able to be jealous of any damn body because motherfuckers always coming for me, and I'll be looking like, what the fuck did I do for you to want to act like that towards me? But yeah, that part. But yeah, but that's what I'm seeing here, you know. So be mindful of that too. Because sometimes, you know, you got to protect your energy here. But divine said be balanced. We got growth here. Growth is telling you here to expand your consciousness and your awareness. Okay. And that's very, very important when it comes down to your divine your divine your part of your divine growth here, soul growth here is to it's always to expand your consciousness and your awareness. Okay, very important. A lot of y'all been doubting yourself. You need to come out of that imagination. Always embrace your imagination. Always, when you embrace your imagination, make sure you imagine something that's very, very positive with love and care. Embrace it, nourish it, and create it. Okay, and create that aspect of mind. We got guilty here too. If you got some people here that wants to make you feel guilty, release any beliefs that no longer assist in your soul growth. Because if anybody wants to sit here and put something and say that, you know, it wants, you know, make you feel guilty because you want to heal, you want to grow, and you want things better for yourself, release the needs to believe anything when nobody say, because it's no longer assisting your soul growth. You might well just give up and just don't think about what nobody else saying, because people say some stuff because people are angry and upset and mad because you choose yourself. I'm sorry, Dorothy. This is like a collector reading. I don't answer questions of collector readings. Um, you know my routine. Tuesdays and Thursdays and Wednesdays is free readings. Okay. We got free will is here. Spirit wants you to protect you. Keep continuing on protecting your energy. Like I said, you got free will, which you want to do when it comes down to your soul contract. But you got to understand, be mindful of that soul contract, because that soul contract can get you up under judgment. It could get you karma. All right. A lot of y'all got long term here. So if you're on that journey, keep on focusing on you and protecting you, and take your power back. Okay. Take your power back. It's very important that you take your power back, because this is how you're going to have longevity and long blessings here. But if you're sticking around trying to keep friends around, trying to keep a family member around, trying to keep a lover around, because you want to holler about you love somebody that's probably toxic as hell, that's probably not even your divine soul counterpart at all, That person a karmic. You're in a karmic relationship because that person is there in your life to teach you a lesson, not a blessing. Okay. I always say the devil always got his Jezebels out here and his dang on warlock masculines out here too. Some of y'all are highly spiritual that is watching me. A lot of y'all are very independent. Some of y'all made some major life changes. We got motivation, determination. A lot of y'all making positive choices as you should. A lot of y'all learned your life lessons through experience, and you have. And we got personal freedom here. A lot of y'all took action to master yourself and made accomplishments within yourself. And when you do that, you got new life is here. Closing out a karmic cycle. Karmic number 8. Reward for being good, punishment for being wrong. If a lot of y'all still on that dang on karmic cycle, a lot of y'all going to lose things and you're not going to be able to gain anything back. You're going to lose your divine soul contract. Some of y'all already have, probably. And then some of y'all is still on it. You still got chances. And the reason why some of y'all still on it, because a lot of y'all still sitting here researching, trying to figure out something here, when divine sitting up here been telling you numerous of times to let go of something and let God have it. We are chosen ones here. Not everybody is not chosen. It's only a few. But I know it's few those that do watch me. You most definitely are the main ones that you need to be a little bit more careful on your journey. Because your journey can cost you a lot to lose in your life by not moving accordingly what God wants you to be moving. Especially your chosen one. You're an earth angel. Everybody's not an earth angel. You most definitely needs to move accordingly how God wants you to move. You do not have no right to do anything with any earth angels. You're really not all the way human. Do you understand that? Yes, you have human tendencies to feel and do other things. But actually, you're half human and half alien. True. So when you're an earth angel, you're different from the human beings on this planet. You can't do what everybody do. You have to be on this soul contract just as much as the chosen ones have to be on this soul contract. You cannot do everything what everybody do. You can't. You'll be definitely up under judgment. Certain people get quicker judgments faster than the ones that steady out here doing spell work to hurt, harm, and injure people, out here stealing, killing, and destroying people. They still run around here, and you looking at them like, how in the fuck they still out here getting a chance to still get to do this and do that and do that? But the moment when I do something, I'm getting karma right then and there. That's because you're not supposed to be following the guidelines of what they do. What they do is going to be judgment heavy on their head. Because you get disciplined real fast and quick because you don't supposed to be doing that at all. If anything, you're supposed to be doing the right thing. You're supposed to honor the Most High God, and you're supposed to do the right thing of what you're supposed to be doing. Not out here doing what everybody else doing. Yeah, Spirit says stay focused. You got this. I'm talking to those. Even if you're a star seed, you even supposed to be doing the right thing too. See, any of y'all that who I'm calling off on, Starseed, Indigo Children, whatever I said, whoever you are, you supposed to do the right thing. You supposed to be disciplined towards the Most High God. You're supposed to have been on this journey. You should have been on this journey by now. If you're not even on this journey, I don't know. It might be too late for a lot of you because, like I said, you're supposed to have been on this journey. And if you've been lagging and playing off and putting shit to the side, this is it. Some of you will be coming back here to reincarnate to do this shit all over again. The same shit what you're doing right now, you're gonna do it again, but this time it's gonna be 10 times harder. And your relationship gonna be 10 times harder. Because it seemed like every time we be reincarnated, it seemed like the more harder it get, the lesson be learned. And I feel like if you ain't learning your lesson now, you're gonna get to learn it. If you ain't learning this lifetime, you're gonna learn it next lifetime. And then some of y'all, you're not even getting a chance to have a second chance. It's very important that you start working on that, expanding your consciousness and your awareness. It's very important to have that awareness. Some of y'all don't even know that you're star seeds, you're chosen, or you're earth angel, or you whatever, you're indigo, whatever, so on, so on. Some of y'all don't even know that. And then you wondering why you're going through so much drama in your life, why people acting and treating you a certain way. These spirits and these people can see through you and know who the fuck you are, but you don't know who you are. It's to the point that these people can sneak and try to end your life so you will not discover who you are. So a lot of people have lost their lives. That's very creative, very talented, very skilled, very creative. And they're lost their lives through a lover, a family member, confirmation. Sometimes we need to look at that. Sometimes we don't know who we are, but people can know who we are. So they try to destroy us before we get to finding out, before we start using our consciousness, spending our consciousness and awareness to understand who we are. That's why a lot of us right now going through up under a bunch of fucking damn spiritual warfare right now, all over the fucking world. Everybody's experiencing spiritual warfare. Everybody. And the reason why we spiritual warfare is because shit, they really did not want us to be tapped into our consciousness, for us to be waking up to know that how special that we are, how gifted that we are, how talented that we are, how skilled that we are, and how abundant in spirit that we are. They don't want you to know that. Sometimes you gotta be mindful of friends too, because friends will just sit back and try to pull you back and be like, nah, that you shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna trust, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Not no friend. I don't give a fuck. If I grew up with you, with your ass, I don't give a fuck. If we was, I don't know each other since diapers. I don't give a fuck. I'm still ain't gonna fucking believe you. I'm not gonna believe that. I'm gonna believe myself. I'm gonna trust on me, and I'm gonna trust in the Holy Spirit, what the Holy Spirit is guiding me to. Because see, sometimes people can sit back and people can like try to throw you off your contract because some people be jealous and stuff. Even because you know a motherfucker since diapers. They're going to get you off your journey. They're going to get you off your journey because they jealous. Because they want what you got. They want that specialty that you're having with the Most High God. They want that. But they know they're not going to get that because they're not even chosen. Or they're not even fit into that. And so they're going to do anything and everything to try to steer you wrong, or try to just guide you to, or if you're talented, they try to guide you to let you indulge into toxicity, drinking, drugs, sex, all that. They're going to try to drag you into that type of stuff because they don't want to see you move forward. And a lot of y'all don't understand how your divine soul contract is. Your divine soul contract is very, very important. You can lose everything by not obeying. You can lose everything by still standing in a situation that don't even fucking serve you, and you're still operating in toxicity. You're gonna lose it all. And you don't want to lose it all. You don't. Forgive these people. Forgive yourself. A lot of y'all can end up being this boss biatch, boss masculine, okay, man. Soul contract, I'm just seeing. Upgrade. Do you understand when you get on your journey, you do the right thing, you get upgrades, a long-term upgrade, because you choose to love on yourself, and your ancestors going to protect you 100%. They're going to kick some motherfucking ass. They're going to whoop ass. Let me see which part of these, because I picked these out. I picked these out. I didn't shuffle them. I picked these out earlier. Let me see which ones do I want to use. I feel like these might be some good messages. Maybe you can write these questions down. All of them so fucking good. I feel like it should be this one. What am I most afraid of losing? Here it is. I am focused on what I am losing or gaining. I feel like we should just do that one. Do I believe I am worthy? How can I infuse more self-love, compassion into my life daily? What do I resist feeling right now? What boundaries needs to be created or strengthened within my relationship? To who I am comparing myself right now? How can I be more kind to myself, often more grace in this very moment? From who can I release my judgment right now? How can I deepen my trust right now? What can I do to make a difference? Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Let's see here. What am I most afraid of losing? It said, as we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, what would you feel scared of losing? Love, safety, or belongings? So that's a question mark. What would you feel scared of losing? Love, safety, or belongings? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul's action. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution, take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing that I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved and I am safe and I belong. Okay? So I feel like, this might be some good cards. Maybe y'all probably like to listen to, go back on and listen to. Then we got, I am focusing on what I am losing or gaining. You are going through some changes because a lot of us has been going through some changes. I know I've been going through some changes, and I know a lot of y'all been going through some changes. Okay. So I feel like this message might need for somebody here who could be going through some changes here in their soul journey. Okay. The soul journey truth. That's the name of the deck. Okay. Are you going through some changes? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Ending are actually a new beginning. Okay, so ending is actually a new beginning. All right, so if you're afraid of losing something, just know when you lose something, you end up gaining it tenfold, Ashe. And it is so true because whatever you lose, you're going to gain, right? Today's soul's action is today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, feel your heart and take a breath and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. Okay. So I feel like you need to like more like trust in yourself, believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, have faith in your journey, have faith in the Lord and know that the Lord is going to guide you where you need to go. Don't give up on your journey because at the end of the day, you know, you get up on your journey, you're going to go right back to the same person who you used to be. And that will be your old self. And you don't want to go back to your old self because your old self didn't teach you nothing. Only thing your old self did is nothing but gain you more heartache and pain. All right. Do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within and go out and claim the life you have drink up. Okay. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. My Angela said this stuff. So you understand your crown has already been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Wear it to who you are. Believe in yourself and put your crown on your head, and be who you are and know your worth. Know that you are loved. Okay. Know that you are loved. And just know, don't love you but you. And that's very, very important that we need to understand that don't love me but me. Me, God love me. I love me. My ancestors, spirit guides, and ancestors love me. The angels love me. That's what you need to just, put out there. Or, you got certain families that that do love you, like your children or something like that. You can say that too. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. Know your worth. Very important. Let me see. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Okay. So if your compassion don't include yourself, it is incomplete. So a lot of y'all have compassion for other people and not yourself, then it's incomplete. Okay. Always choose you first. Always say that. Right? Choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries, meditate and listen to your heart, speak to yourself with compassion, focus on your strength, say no to something that isn't a soul yes, say yes to something you are afraid of, let go of what you cannot control, stay far away from drama and negativity, ask for help and allow it, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Okay. Let me see, let me make sure I do one more. What do I feel resistant right now? Resist the feeling right now. What boundaries needs to be created or strengthened within my relationship? To who I am comparing myself to. Damn, wait a minute. I feel like judgment is here. Let's see. From who I can release my judgment right now. Judgment close our heart to the truth and separate us from love. And that's why I've been saying that too. Like, if you're feeling so angry at somebody, if you feel so pissed off at somebody and stuff, and you're carrying judgment, you want judgment on somebody, but it's like it closes off your heart and everything. and stuff. And basically it will not be open to love. So always be careful of how you make judgment on people, and make sure you do it with love, at the same time, because you can call on judgment, but you can do it with love, okay, instead of just doing it with anger, and then you closing off your heart and everything, and it's not good. So judgment closes our heart to the truth and separate us from from love. It blinds us to our fears and hold us to in shame. Our wound are okay. On whom you are placing judgment right now. So who are you placing judgment right now is with a question mark. It is someone in your life. Is it in someone in your life? Question mark. Is it yourself? Question mark. Because sometimes we can judge ourselves, and sometimes we need to be careful of that, how we judge ourselves. Okay, be nice to ourselves. Be loving on ourselves. Release the shackles and drop the expectations, and be grateful for what it is. Today's soul's action. Look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desires to be loved and accept. Add, add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. Now, right here, when Spirit is telling you here, see them learning and growing, falling down and making a mistake. Because see, everybody, people make mistakes, but they're learning. Well, they ain't learning. Some of these motherfuckers don't learn. Okay, they constantly make mistakes, and they don't see the mistakes that they learn. But that's when they do the blame game and point fingers and say, it's your fault. If I never even did that, it wasn't for you. I wouldn't have been going through this stuff. It wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful of some people like that. But I'm saying, in your eyes, see that, like, look at that person as that, and then that person ain't learned, they haven't learned anything, even though they mistreated you wrong or misguided you wrong. That's because you gotta look at them. They got childhood issues. They got issues from their childhood. And so when we look at that, we understand that they haven't learned any dang on thing. So these mistakes that these people make, that's something that they're gonna have to learn. So ain't no point of us judging them, because we need to look at them as they haven't been taught. I don't give a fuck, they're grown ass adult. They haven't been taught as how to love and how to respect people and how to, make healthy choices. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, and I am limitless, and so are they. I feel like that's what I feel like. Let's do this shame one. I am ready. Am I ready to let go of this burial shame? The feeling of shame is a lowest energy frequency there is. You hear it. Shaming is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Question mark. Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Question mark. So anybody had any type of past shame experience that needs to be ready to be healed, because it needs to be healed. Instead of holding on to shame because you're shamed because you connected to somebody that you thought was a good, loving person, that you thought was a positive person, and then fuck around and find out that this motherfucker was evil than a motherfucker. And now you feel ashamed. Now you feel embarrassed because you made a mistake. We all make mistakes. We all do. We're not perfect. We need to make those mistakes in order to heal, in order to learn, in order to understand life within ourselves. The people that we choose They are here to help us make these mistakes, because they help us learn and understand how to pick and choose healthy choices. But if we sit back and steady falling up under the same expectation of others that we look at, and say, for instance, and I'm just gonna say, because I'm a woman, so I'm saying my woman perspective. Like, say for instance, you find a good-looking guy, and you like, oh God, you know, like, and then you thinking that is the one, and you think it's gonna be the love of your life, and then you find out this motherfucker every damn thing up under the book, and now you feel ashamed because you didn't spread it all. You put this, you know, brought this person all in your family, your friends, your workspace, and everything, and now you feel some type of way because you know brought this person out, and now this person did you wrong. Now you feel ashamed, and then now you learned that lesson, right? If you learned it. Because some people don't learn those fucking lessons. Some people still go back and they still choose another fine motherfucker and do it all over again. And it's that same spirit that left that other one who you dumped and went over there to the other spirit. That's just like men's. You dealing with women's and shit that you know they got the big shapes and all that other stuff and got the pretty face and all that. And then you find yourself being hurt, but then you let that go. And then you go back out and then you find the same damn type of dang on woman in the same category. And now you hurt again. That's because we need to learn that. We need to heal for number one. We need to stop accepting some type of expectation out of someone. We need to heal from that. We need to heal from our past experience. We need to be ready to stand in the light instead of being in the darkness of shame. We need to come out of that. That puts it in our low energy frequency when we being in shame. We learn from it. We heal from it. We understand it. And this time, we let God do the picking of our person. Why you think that's why I always be saying that to you? You can't just up and just go out, go find the dang on love of your life. You're like, oh, this it. That it. There it is, right there. Then the whole damn time, it's not it. Because that ain't what God granted. If that's what the Most High God granted for you, did the Most High God told you this was your person, this was it? Did God even tell you that was it? No, He didn't tell you that. You just from your own mind, from your own self, to feel like this was your person, this was it. And that's why a lot of y'all going through so much dang on craziness and disrespect and betrayals from people because you're picking wrong soulmates that don't even belong to you. You're not even letting the Most High God do His job. You're not even trying to heal and go within to love on yourself first, to learn how to set healthy boundaries, to learn how to say no when it's a-okay to say no to people. Because you don't have to say yes all the time. It's always okay to say no. Those healthy boundaries are very, very important. Today's soul's action: heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revealing season. Replace the shame with your soul truth. Fill in the blank. My soul truth is, and everybody got their own fill in the blank of what they think what their soul truth is. And I want to do this one more. I said it's gonna be my one more. Put this over here. This is my last one because I got some women's and men. Sometimes they love to compare themselves, and comparing yourself don't get you nowhere of doing that. It said, "To who I am, I comparing myself right now." It said, what you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Okay, brought out. Okay. Shine a light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and what is within you. Okay? So basically shine the light on feeling of not enough. A lot of y'all is enough. You are enough. You are everything. Okay? You definitely enough. You worthy. And you should understand that. Don't never ever think that you're not enough, that you ain't worthy, because you are. You have to know that within yourself that you are worthy and you are enough, because you are. And if someone make you feel like that you're not enough because they compare you with somebody else because who they have chosen over you, just know you're everything and you are enough. Okay? You are enough. You're everything. I always tell you this, look, anybody that choose anybody over you, just know, and I'll say this again, what goes around comes back around, because see, people who choose people over other people end up with karma, experience, dealing with karma. And when they get this karma, it's gonna be led right back to you. That's what it's gonna do. Karma gonna lead them right back to you again. It's gonna be lead back to you. Like you made a mistake. This been this person the whole time. You made a mistake. If they go somewhere else, it's gonna happen again. You made a mistake. Because this is divine soul contract. Because see, people, that's why I be trying to say, when people have divine soul contract and you sit back and God said, this is your person right here. But you tell God, no, that ain't my person. I'm gonna go over here. You got free will, but then you always end up hurt. Your money gets stolen, you end up with STD and STI, you end up getting cheated on, you end up getting abused or something. You know? Sometimes you gotta be careful, you know. But Spirit wants you to see through the truth and see that you are enough. So your today's soul action is today, start comparing and start creating. When I got on this healing journey, I never compared myself to nobody. Actually, I started creating. But then I noticed a lot of people was comparing themselves to me, and I'm saying to myself, like, find your own. Like, why are you comparing yourself to me? But find your, you're going to get people that's going to do that. And let people be who they want to be. But at the same time, do not ever compare yourself to nobody, because you're different. You're unique. We all have different, unique souls, talents, skills in many different things. If we was walking around here all being twins, that probably would be a hot ass mess right now. We was all walking around here being all twins and stuff. Everybody, even though we do got some people out here that do mimic everybody and mimic the same thing instead of them being their own selves. But start creating, start being your own. Don't compare. Be you. Because see, when you be you, you the better version of yourself. Anything else, Spirit, that you want me to say? And I'm done. I hope this message gave y'all enough guidance. You going through fatal attraction? Well, welcome to the jump. Welcome to the club. I know I got fatal attraction, but baby, I ain't out there. I don't give a fuck. I don't be. It don't bother me. You did going through a fatal attraction. I mean, somebody's doing it to you, or you doing it to somebody, Tammy. If somebody's doing it to you, I don't even be giving a fuck, though. He did it to me. Yeah. I don't be giving a fuck. Maybe because I'm far distance. If they is found me or something whatsoever, they better know that I'm locked and motherfucking loaded. Motherfuckers be trying to put me in fear because I ain't in fear. I'm not fearing anything because I don't give a fuck. People are lame. Elevation. I free myself from fear. That's crazy. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I directed my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strength and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubts. I know that's right. I guess what I just said that I don't be in fear, and spirit just put elevation. That is y'all healing. What is it? What did I say? I did not say that. This is y'all healing energy oracle. Card up in here. This is your healing energy oracle for the day, elevation. Okay. So I free myself from fear and I trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside around me. I use my spiritual strength and knowledge to create light and I rise above all doubts. Ashe. All right. I hope this message resonate with a lot of y'all. I hope you understand that your divine soul contract is when God tell you that this is what you're supposed to be doing, and you choose to go that way, when you supposed to go this way, you know what I'm saying? And then because you listen to friends, family members, because you didn't grew up with them, you know they y'all buddies and shit, or exes and stuff, and family members. You feel like it's your family, it's your loved one. You feel like that they always correct. Families are not always correct. Friends are not always correct. Ex-lovers not always correct. Okay. But when God give you, when God send you through consciousness and stuff and tell you you need to go this way, you need to go that way, and don't listen to friends and family and tell you going this way. Because at the end of the day, if you go this way, then that means that you're not listening to the Most High when He's giving you the guidance of your divine soul contract, what you're supposed to be. Because God trying to shift you through in your soul contract. Your soul contract's supposed to go a different way. You have a different route. That means that your journey is different from the people that's around you. You don't have the same journey and route as everybody else. Because everybody else doing all the same shit, that ain't your route. That ain't your journey at all. God said, I got something different from you, and I need you to go this way because I have a sole purpose for you going this way. And it's going to be 10 times bigger and better than what these people over here is doing. But by you listen to these people, and they ain't doing shit bigger or better for themselves, but they leeching off your energy, expecting you to do more for them. And the reason why they want to keep you stuck that way, sometimes you gotta listen. You gotta find, you gotta do soul search. You gotta understand this spiritual route that people try to stir you to. Because they all doing the same shit, but they need you because they leech off your energy. Leech off your energy, your money, everything. But when you know you're supposed to go this route and you tell them like, well, I feel like I need to go over this way. They're like, no, you better not go over there. It's dangerous over there. It's witchcraft over there. No, it's not that over there. No, you should not go, man. You're gonna lose everything. You go over there. And you're like, you know what? You're right. If I do go over there, I might lose something. I better stick over here with all my friends and family and them all them because they all know they know better for me. No, they don't. The moment you take your ass over, you're right, energy vampire. The moment you take your ass over there, and when God said, I told you go this way, you didn't want to believe in me, you didn't want to trust in me. I told you go this way, but then you end up going that way. And then, like I said, we got free will, but I already told you about this free will shit. This free will shit is a trap. You take your ass over there and that free will shit, then all of a sudden you start losing shit. Boom, 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 boom. And then you're looking at your friends and family and lovers like, why is I'm losing everything? Why things ain't going right? How come I end up losing our job? How come I end up losing my business or my money? How come I'm losing money? How come I'm losing this? My home, my car. Well, I'm losing it. They're like, oh no, man, oh no. I don't know why you losing all that stuff. Yeah, they know. They know. Because they know. Sometimes you don't understand it. Sometimes people could be all in your business by going through tarot and stuff, dipping all in your damn business, seeing what your life is supposed to be. Some of these motherfuckers be knowing what your life journey is supposed to be, especially them fucking exes. Motherfuckers you sleep around with, them side chicks, them side dudes. They be knowing what your journey in life is about to get ready to be. The moment they see you making a stir that way, they're like, come back this way, baby. You know, don't, yeah, come over here. Yeah, they're trying to keep you stuck. Keep you stuck. And then all of a sudden, they get you out of your soul contract. Because once you fuck up your soul contract, it's over with. You cannot never go that way no more. You stuck where you at, and you're gonna be stuck in misery for a long time. That you know you want to get up out of a situation for a long time. If you have the opportunity to get out of a situation, get out of it. Stop listening to people. People ain't doing nothing but keeping you stuck in a soul contract. Make you lose your soul contract. But the moment when you choose this side over here and go over there, yeah, people gonna be mad at you. Hell yeah, they finna be mad. They finna be mad at you. They finna be talking shit. This is how you finna get ready to find out your true colors of who your friends are. This is how you finna find out your true colors of who your family are. This is when you finna find out your true colors of what these fucking damn bitches are. This is gonna be your true colors that you're gonna find out. They're gonna show you the real deal of who they really are. All masses is gonna fall off their face because you chose God direction of what God told you to go. They're gonna be pissed off at you. Should you be worried? Hell no. Should you feel ashamed? Hell no. Should you feel guilty? Hell no. Because see, where you're going is the right direction. That direction is prosperity, it's abundance, it's happiness, it's growth, it's healing over there. And they know this. And the reason why they stuck like that, because see, they had a journey too. They had a journey to move to another route too, but they chose to stay stuck where they're at. So their journey is over with. It's closed out. The cycle is closed. So they miserable. But they see you have an opportunity to make waves to move forward, and they want to stop you and block you. You got to pay attention to the signs with people, how they talk to you, how they try to steer you. You got to pay attention to that. Especially if you meet your counterpart, your divine counterpart, and you know this is your person. You know this your person. God, like, this your person. Go over there. Everybody, nah, you should not be with her or be with him. They look like they witches or warlocks. They, I don't know. It look like they're gonna steal from you. But the whole damn time they using you. They stealing from you. Up under your motherfucking eyes, behind your fucking damn back that you don't see shit. They doing all this dirt and shit to you, but the whole time God is directing you to your right soulmate, or your twin flame, or your higher level soulmate. Divine is guiding you to the right direction. God is not going to steer you wrong when he put you towards your person. But when you sit up here and you choose to still go this way with other people, and say, for instance, all of a sudden you get backstabbed, shit start happening to you and shit, you like, damn, what the hell? And then you get dreams and stuff that God is trying to tell you. I've been told you go this way where she was at or where he was at. Now, all of a sudden, now I want to go over here where she at. It's over with. God like, your contract is ripped up. It's done. You can't go back over there. You can't touch him or her no more. Now you're finna be boo-hooing and crying because now every relationship that you get in is toxic than a motherfucker, and they're gonna send you through cycles and cycles of karmic lessons that you should have been learning when you was told to go this way into your right counterpart. But now you're stuck in a loop in karma, dealing with bitches and men's that sit around here and cheat on you all the damn time, steal from you, and fuck, you know what I'm saying? You know, acting like they loyal, but whole damn time they fucking your friend, your brother, your cousin, the motherfucker around the corner, your co-worker, and all that other stuff. Yeah, that part. And then you're always arguing and fighting. But then you just said you was done. You didn't want none of this stuff. See, sometimes you gotta be mindful of your divine soul contract. It's very important. It's very important. It's very important. You will lose it by listening to other people. I know you don't know what the future is like, but take a leap of faith. Never be in fear of taking a leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. And 9 out of 10, when I be speaking to y'all, I don't steer you wrong. I steer you in the right direction. A lot of people been listening to me, and I got some trolls that be listening to me. And first thing they be talking behind my back, telling other people, don't listen to her. She'll know what she's talking about. She gonna steer you wrong. I ain't stirred nobody wrong yet. Yet. People been watching me. People been fucking with me for the longest, since 2020. I ain't stirred nobody wrong yet. I haven't stirred nobody wrong yet. It's up to you if you want to listen or not. I want to see you finish out your soul contract. I don't want to see you go through karmic cycles. Karmic cycles is the hardest thing to get up out of. Karmic cycles can be dangerous too. And it can, because you don't know. You don't know that danger that can be end up to drama or end up your life being gone. You don't know, you know. So I'm here to try to help people get up out of their karmic situations. But some people are so comfortable because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to heal. They just want to be stuck in the same situationships. And that right there will get you to lose everything. So if you know you're on a soul contract with divine, get on that pathway. Some of y'all might be too late. Some of y'all might not be. Get on it. Because you don't even know where you might be at right now. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Because we have to learn a lesson. It's part of our journey. Let's go through heartaches and pains. It's part of our lesson. Deal with it. Transmute it into positivity. Transmute negative energies into positivity and move forward. Don't never let nobody destroy your joy, your life, anything. You just keep it pushing. Because you got this. And I hope this message helped a lot of you. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the shares. I appreciate you all for being here. I didn't even know what I was going to come on here today. But I ain't no coming on here anyway. It's mostly family. Exactly. Yeah, because they don't want to see you move forward. You know? So it's helping you. Anyway, I feel like all of y'all got this. Stay true to your journey. Don't give up. It might be hard, but it's okay. The more harder, the more strength, the more stronger that you be. This was going to get you more stronger, more wiser, more knowledgeable. You know, it's going to show so much power that's within you. And nobody cannot tell you anything. Nobody cannot do anything to you. This was going to piss them off when they see you in your power. They'll be like, what the fuck? I remember I used to tell you this, man. You used to do this way. Now you over here telling me you standing up for yourself, telling me this. Yeah, you're right. Because this is your life, your body, your journey. This is you. This ain't nobody's journey but yours. Not even your fucking children. It's your journey. But it's your journey that you're doing it not just for yourself, but you're doing it for your family. And I'm talking about your children and your grandchildren. Because that's going to be very important. Because guess what? Those children and grandchildren is following your lead. They're following your lead. But if you see you out here doing fuck ups and doing all this and then that, they're going to follow your lead on that too. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to grow up and do the same damn thing of what you was doing. So we got to be mindful. You know, we got youthful children, youthful people that do watch us. They do look up to us. They might not say anything, but they're watching from afar. When your children and your grandchildren see you doing the right thing, they're going to want to do better too. When you choose better lovers, better friends, it's out there. But I told you, in order for you to attract that type of love like that, you have to love on yourself first. You come first. The more you love on yourself, the more you nurture yourself, the more you know your worth, the more that you're going to attract that love of your life, the more you're going to attract that friendship, that true friendship, that loyal friendship, the more you're going to attract a lot of good people into your life, just like you. And it's true. Now, don't forget, other people they got to be on their journey too now. Now, if somebody is your divine counterpart, and if he ain't got on that journey yet, he have to do his journey. And while he's doing his journey, if he wants to do his journey, you have to keep doing you and move forward. Because if it's meant to be, it was meant to be. God will put two people together, and God will make sure two people will come together and find each other again. You don't have to say, damn, that's my partner, I'm going to chase them. No, you don't chase shit. You let them be. He will find you again. Y'all both two souls. Souls will find their other soul, their soul partner. 100%. Anyway, y'all ain't went nowhere. Y'all in each other dreams, dream state. Y'all all in the 5D together. You might not be together in the physical, but y'all together in the 5D and in the dream states. 100%. 100%. Because the soul recognized each other. They found each other, just it had not formed in the physical aspect right now. And that's because that person needs to heal, or that person needs to get their shit together. Okay, as you done already healed and got your shit together, but instead of you waiting, you learned the lesson not to be waiting on nobody. Your lesson was learned to keep it pushing, keep moving forward. Because if this person ain't all the way fully healed or have not learned the lesson, then their soul contract is going to be over with, and God got somebody else for you. Next. I'm used to it. Motherfuckers always screwing up their soul contract with me. There I go. I gotta move on again. Next. And then they all be fucking watching me and shit, drooling all over the fucking damn screen and shit, talking about some, well, she just don't go nowhere. Oh, I want to know who her next person is. Bitch, don't worry about me, because see, at the time when the Most High God put you on a soul contract and told you to heal and work through your dang on toxic damn ways, and you choose not to even do it, don't worry about what's going on over here. Your contract is fucking done. You threw your whole damn contract to the fucking garbage. So don't worry about over here. Now they want to look. Now they want to be worried about over here. Don't look over here, because you got rid of your soul contract because you want to follow behind bird bitches, bottom feeders. Okay. Motherfuckers, crackhead, alcoholics, sex addictions, you know, shit like that, prostitutes. So don't look over here because now your life is fucked up, and you still send me over here doing good because you thought that you was hurting my feelings, and you thought that I was gonna be boo-hooing and crying. Yeah, right. I'm healed. I love myself. I choose me. You don't pick me, oh well. It's your loss and not my loss. Yours. Because I am the abundant one. I am the wealthy, richest one in spirit. So I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna live my life to the best of its fullest. But if you want to deal with needy people, then deal with them, because I ain't the needy one. When I know that the Most High God, going, you know, He always got my back 100%, and the universe got my back 100%, and then my ancestors and spirit guides and archangels and stuff got my back 100%. Why the hell would I want to be chasing you? Make it make sense. If you don't see my word, then that's on you. But I see my word, and I know my word 100%. I'm not settling for less. I'd be damned you think I'm going to be chasing some ass down the damn street because I want to be loved. I want to be acknowledged. I won't. No, I would never, ever, not in this lifetime. Not in this lifetime as the journey that I'm on right now today. Because in the past lives, I failed so many times. And a few other times I got murdered. So you think this lifetime, you think we're going to be on that same journey again of this one? And this time, I got all my soulmates and twin flames and false flames and negative everybody and real ones all jumping on, because I signed a contract and told the Most High God, I want the whole journey. I want it all. You want me to be on a run to do this? All right. You want me to go through this with my family? All right. You want me to do this, do that? You're dealing with these men. All right. You want me to do this? I signed a contract for that. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I did that, but yeah, I signed the contract. So all in one. So that means that all my soulmates and everybody, I'll get to meet all in one walk. So ones that I do meet and everything, then they end up screwing over, and then that be on them, and then they end up getting karma behind it. When they screw me over, they get karma. And then they be wanting to know, oh, she's over there doing witchcraft. No, you signed the contract. You might not don't remember, but you signed the contract. How I know? Because I'm connected to the Most High God. I'm a high priestess. I have psychic abilities. I'm connected to Source. This is how I know that I have a contract with you. But you don't know that you have a contract with me. And if I tell you that, you think I'm fucking delusional. Oh, she's crazy. No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. And then when you guys start getting karma, then you thinking I'm doing something. No, you're getting karma because the Most High God, the universe, did that. You messed up your contract, your agreement. Do you remember? You don't remember? Or you don't want to remember? Because I'll be knowing who my person is. I told him. And then one of them was like a false flame. So you just said that. Like for real. So it is what it is. And then when they start going through karma and stuff, it got nothing to do with me. When I hear divine tell me pull my energy back, if I know somebody is my person, and divine say, nah, I need you to pull your energy back, all the way back. So I pull my energy back and everything. People be thinking like I'm being gone and dipping off. No, I'm leaving because divine told me to leave and dip off. Like, and then if you don't fully do nothing right, then the cycle will be closed off fully for the rest. It might sound crazy, but it is. I have a soul contract with certain people. So now I got another soul contract with somebody else. I never met him yet. But somehow, some way, God gonna put us together. Somehow, some way. If I think about, oh, I want to step out. Let me step out. You know, I haven't stepped out in a while. Let me go step out or something or whatever. And then all of a sudden, God will put that person right there at the same time that we're gonna meet up or something like that. And this is how I'm gonna realize and understand that this is my person. But I'm not gonna tell him, because if I tell him, like other people, they be like, "Oh, you crazy." No, I'm not crazy. I just know who you are to me. But you're gonna fuck around, you're gonna find out a little later down in life that who you are to me. You know, like we did this before. This is our first time, our first rodeo that we done been together, probably been married, and probably had children together too. You went through the same thing. Now I went through them like flying. And I'm being patient. Oh God. You said you went through, hello. You said me too. I'm going through the same thing right now. Went through them like flies. Oh my God. I know, right? It's fucking crazy. And then it's crazy. Then the say for instance, like both of your soulmates end up coming towards you. Then you have two soulmates. You don't even know which one to choose. But even though you know one of them that screwed you up, but then you still don't know what to choose because both of them are actually your divine counterparts. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the crazy part right there. Now you gotta try to figure out, like, damn, who should it be? It's probably gonna be a little bit hard and stuff. But I don't know. I said it ain't gonna never be hard with me. I said you already screwed me up and stabbed me in my motherfucking back, and you gossiping talking about me. You can almost forget it because I don't want your ass ever. And you're not coming back to me. That's not gonna be hard for me. I'm not taking you back. It ain't gonna be hard for me. Okay. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be hard for me. I'm just not gonna take you back. I ain't taking back no motherfucker body to sit here and gossip on me and slander the fuck out of me. Like, that's just crazy. Like I'm not your damn counterpart. That's so disrespectful. When you disrespect me, you disrespect God. I be trying to tell people that. Like God is in this vessel. Like, you know, you disrespect me like you disrespecting God. Like you cutting me off and saying I don't want you. This you telling God that. That's a slap in God's face because God granted y'all to it's divine. That's why I'm saying that it's so important. That's why I'm telling you why I'm saying this because that's what I said. Either or you're gonna lose it all. You know, either you living in the truth or you're gonna lose it all. Because if you don't know who you're dealing with and you don't know God is part of who you're dealing with, and then you end up cutting it off and saying, "No, I don't want that. I'm going over here. I don't want that because this, and that," and start slandering all things. You know, then you end up with karma. Then you end up with karma. Then you get backstabbed. Then your heart get broken. Then you over there looking crazy, like, "What the fuck? I don't understand how this just happened to me." You know, because you had a divine soul contract that you done sat here and it ripped up and just threw all in God's face and said, "Fuck you." People just don't get it. Anyway, they don't get it until it happened. And when it happened, can't tell me I didn't can't say I didn't even warn nobody. Because I'm warning people. Your divine soul contract is very important. Very important. It's very important who the people that you choose. Friends, family, love, it's very important. It's very important for you to get on your right pathway. If you don't, you learn a lesson. It'd be judgment. Why? Because this is the same shit that you did in a past life. Hanging out with people, all the stuff what you're doing today, as you living right now today, you did this in the past life. This is a repeated cycle, what you are doing. And if you have not learned that lesson of that repeated cycle, what you're doing right now, it is judgment. It is karma that you're going to have to face. And some of y'all, your contract will be completely ripped up and done forever. That means you'll be stuck in a karmic cycle until the day you die. then you're gonna have to repeat that cycle all over again. If God give you a second chance to come back and be reincarnated back here again, to do it all over again. The same shit what y'all doing right now. Partying, drinking, having sex, doing all this, that. Part, yeah, you're gonna redo that shit all over again. Until God call you again and say, I need you to go this way. And then you feel like, tell your friends, I feel like I'm guided to go this way. Then, no, don't go that way. Don't do that. You know, don't go over there. You don't know what's going on over there. Stay over here. Stay over here. Well, you go over there and stay over there, you're going to lose everything. You need to go this way. If God pointed you to say, go this way, you need you to go this way. It's discipline. You have to learn. You have to listen. I said free will again. I'm going to say it again. Free will don't mean that you take your ass back over there. It is karma. When free will is karma. If you say, I'm going to go over here or I'll choose this person, great. Choose that person. Great. Choose those people. Great. But there's consequences behind that, though. You're going to lose things, though. You're going to lose things, or you're going to learn a karmic lesson. You're not getting out of that. You ain't getting out of that at all. You're just not. And you're going to learn those lessons, especially if the contract is closed, you're going to learn that lesson for the rest of your life. I'm just saying. All right. Peace, love, and harmony to all of y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. Appreciate your being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for just being supportive. I appreciate it. And if you want to send a donation, you can do it, whatever. It don't matter. I appreciate y'all because y'all always do. Thank you so much. Tomorrow is paid readings. And I already got 3 people on the board, but I will be on here. Oh, full of shit. I will. People always trying to get you out of something. I will be on here, all right, tomorrow. I'm talking about on here, okay? All right. But other than that, I will see y'all Monday if I don't take a break, because I have been taking breaks on Instagram because I've been resting. I have not been on no internet, but sometimes, Miss Simmons, bless you. But sometimes I will like do a video for YouTube. But other than that, I be taking breaks and stuff, you know, 'cause sometimes I need to take a full day off with not doing anything. I was gonna do it today, but I just came on here. I feel like it was deep in my heart that I needed to spread that, because I felt like it was kind of about the zodiac sign when I was explaining a reason why how did somebody end up losing some shit because, you know, they chose what they chose, and God like, okay, yeah, you chose what you chose, but that abundant, that money that you got going on there, I want you to build that stuff so when you find your right divine counterpart, y'all can build that together. But you ain't finna take that over there not to no motherfucking bird, bitch. Basically, that's basically how that's most I said. And said, yeah, you have every right to choose who you want to, but that money right there ain't going over there, baby. No, it goes right back to the film, to the divine feminine, you know, because that's where it belongs to in the first damn place, is her. And that's why I said I don't know what zodiac sign was that. That's why I said that person lost a lot of money and end up being broke, because actually that money, that all that, and it ain't talking about like the money, I'm talking about the energy, like that went back to divine film, like that abundance went to divine film, that prosperity energy went back to divine film. And who he picked with, she's not allowed to get no type of spiritual wealth or nothing from that masculine. You know, that's what happened to me. You know, somebody thought because they got a reading and they found out that, you know, they can be wealthy, and Well, no, not them, a feminine. Found that somebody can be wealthy and stuff, but instead they stole my inheritance. Okay, they stole my wealth. They stole that from me and stuff, and took my person. Once I don't care about that, and then living their best life over it. Well, I've been on this spiritual journey for a minute now, and I'm finna get it back. It don't even matter. I'm finna get it back, and they ass finna be broke as hell. I mean, they up under judgment so damn bad. I mean, they up under judgment so fucking bad to the point that I'm finna get all my shit back, everything back, what I was supposed to be. Because actually, I don't even supposed to be like this at all. But it takes time though. Divine is doing what he doing and everything. But yes, I'm getting all that back. And they ask when they go broke and they ask going to jail. If it ain't spiritual jail, it's physical prison jail. So yeah, the shit is true. People be like that. Trying to steal your destiny and stuff. And people do be out here trying to steal people's destinies and destiny swap with people. They do that. The shit is real. So be mindful, especially if y'all know that y'all have a destiny, you know, y'all have a destiny in something. Be mindful of people here be trying to destiny swap with you. And see, they thought because they stole the masculine, they thought the masculine was the abundant one. The whole time I'm the abundant one. He was never the abundant one. I'm the one that's the wealthy person in spirit, not him. Now they're finna fuck around and find that out that he's really not. That's why I wasn't tripping about them taking him, because I'm like, you can have him because he's not the abundant one. I am. I'm the one that he needs. He needs me. I'm the one that holds the energy, not him. And that's why he's looking stupid and dumb. And so the rest of them. That's why they stalking the fuck out of me. Because they already know. They're trying to see what's going to be happening next. But they didn't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even trip. I'm just saying, know who you are. Because people, they try to swap destinies and stuff and try to steal your identity and try to do all that because they know for a fact who you are. They try to steal your creativity or your abundance out of you. And the whole damn time, you gotta be mindful of people because they will try to do that. That's what they try to do with me, but they never succeed. They probably wondering right now how in the hell I'm staying afloat, but they don't know that I'm covered by the Most High and I'm covered by the universe. So because I'm doing the right thing and I'm on my journey. Um, I'm very disciplined. You know, but yeah, just know, keep your eyes open when you're for the gremlins, because the gremlins is out to steal. Okay, steal, kill, and fucking destroy. You know, that's what I call them. I call them gremlins. I call them. That's what they are. They thieves. Okay. So yeah. All right. So peace, love, and harmony to all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I will see y'all again. Stay high vibing, stay safe, stay positive, and keep your mindset up. You're welcome, Yvonne. You're definitely welcome. I'm not doing none of that again, girl. This is my first round and my last round. My first round, I'm not doing it again. I heard you. I heard that. I heard that. Keep on growing, because the more you grow, the more you heal, the more you involve. I mean, the older you get, you're gonna be very wise and very knowledgeable and have a lot of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you're gonna meet somebody that's gonna love that out of you. You know, because men's love women with a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and I like men's too, with a lot of wisdom and knowledge too. So, two people carrying the same knowledge and wisdom it's a great thing. Because it's like both of y'all know y'all tapped into your soul purpose and y'all tapped into divine, 100%. You know, yeah. I got some things that I be wanting to do though, but I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm patient though. There's some things that I want to do. You know, my journey. All right, y'all. Y'all be peaceful, okay? And until next time, I will see you again.